Our topic is acquired immunity. Acquired means developing. This immunity doesn't occur at the birth. After the birth of an individual, the individual will develop the immunity. Such type of immunity is called acquired immunity. The immunity that an individual acquires after the birth is known as acquired immunity. So what I had explained, that is the first point here. It is the body's resistance to a specific pathogen. So if any specific pathogen enters into the body and the antibodies will resist the pathogen. Okay, so that is also called as acquired immunity. The unique features of acquired immunity are antigenic specificity, diversity, recognition of self and non-self, immunological memory. So these are the specific features, unique features. This they can ask in your 3 marks. So the first one is antigenic specificity. So due to the creation of antigen, specificity was identified. So this is a unique feature of acquired immunity. Diversity, you can able to divert the pathogen, that is you can identify whether it is a virus or a bacteria. According to that, the antibodies will be produce and work. So recognition of self and non-self. So in our body, this cells belongs to our body, and the pathogens are the foreign particles, that is from outside. So like that they will recognize it. Immunological memory. So once the pathogen enters and it creates the antibody, again after some time again the same pathogen enter, means this immunological memory identifies and within a second it get rid of the particle from our body by using the antibodies. So that is called immunological memory. Components of acquired immunity. So acquired immunity has 2 components: cell mediated immunity CMI, antibody mediated immunity or humoral immunity. Cell mediated immunity. So when the pathogens are destroyed by the cells, so if a pathogen enter into a cell, the cell itself destroys the pathogen without producing antibody. Such type is called cell mediated immunity. So it is cell mediated immunity or cell mediated immune response. And this that is the cell mediated immunity is brought by T cells, macrophages and natural killer cells. So when the pathogen enter into the cell itself destroy the pathogen. That means it deals with the particular cell. So in the cell you have T cells or macrophages and natural killer cells. Antibody mediated immunity or humoral immunity. So when the pathogens are destroyed, means the antibodies are produced. With the help of the antibodies, the pathogen was destroyed. Such type is known as antibody mediated or humoral mediated immunity. And this was brought by B cells. B cells with the help of antigen presenting cells APC and T helper cells. So this antibody mediated immunity was brought by B cells, help of antigen, that is antigen presenting cells and T helper cells. So the antibody production, it is a characteristic features of only vertebrates will create the antibodies, and this is the special characteristic features of vertebrates. Types of acquired immunity. So the acquired immunity may be active or passive immunity. So first we will discuss about the active immunity. So the immunological resistance developed by the organism through the production of antibodies. Here you are producing the antibodies by the body itself. So if a pathogen enter into it, suddenly the antibodies will provoke and they fight with the pathogen. So that is the production of antibodies in our body is called active immunity. So this is the person's immune response is doing this work, and here the memory cells are also developed. So that means it may cause through infection, that is active immunity can occur through infection or immunization. Infection means once the that is pox diseases comes to us in our lifetime, it won't come again because the immunity was created. That is the antibodies was created once again the virus enters, the pox virus enters means the that is antibodies will kills the pox virus. So in lifetime the pox virus disease will come to a person only one time. If the same virus attacks the same person next time, the virus will be destroyed. So that is through infection. And immunization, BCG vaccine, why you are putting the first newborn to control, that is not to take, that is TB, not to come TB for the person. For that you are putting the BCG vaccination. So like that some of the vaccination, so you shouldn't get that disease. But when the BCG vaccine was put at the childbirth, after the childbirth they are putting, but the person was attacked by the TB after some that is the TB bacteria. When it enters through it, when it enters to the body, they will find out and destroy the. So at the time of 0 years, the child has given BCG. When the child was in 14 or 15 or 20, maybe 40 also, that time it will remember, it will keep it in mind, the antibodies will keep it in mind, the BC, that is the TB bacteria was entering in our body. So you have, that is Mycobacterium tuberculosis entering into our body. You have to eradicate the TB from your body, to have to expel the bacteria by destroying the bacteria using the immunization. The antibodies are produced in our body. Passive immunity. So passive immunity was not developed by our body. It is taken from outside. So outside, and this passive immunity is activated of a person's immune response, and there is no memory. So it was activated. We are putting for example, now we are going to get the corona vaccine. So before now we don't have vaccine, because of that so many people have getting the coronavirus and so many people die, so many people have fighting with that, like that. So if the vaccination comes, means you are injecting it passively to create it for the time being. Okay, such type it is called passive immunity. So differences between active immunity and passive immunity. First point, active immunity is produced actively by the host immune system, that is the body of our body will create it, the immunity. Passive immunity is received passively and there is no active host participation. So the host may not create it. So it comes from outside. It is produced due to the contact with the pathogen or by its antigen. So how this active immunity that is produced means through the pathogen infection or by antigen it will produced. And that is passive immunity is produced due to antibodies obtained from the outside. So antibodies are taken from the outside. That only they are producing it. Passive immunity, that is antibody is produced outside, from the outside. With the help of the outside what it has taken, it produces the antibody and it is passively given to us. So it is durable and effective in protection, that is active immunity is durable and effective in protection. But in passive it is transient and less effective. Immunological memory is present in active immunity and no memory in passive immunity. Booster effect on subsequent dose is possible. Subsequent dose is less effective. Immunity is effective only after a short period. Immunity develops immediately. So these are the differences. From this you can get 5-mark question. between active and passive immunity. Hope you understand the topic. If you have any doubts, post your doubts in the comment box. If you want to watch the video in Tamil, I had given the link in the description box. You can go and watch it. Give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to Science Easy Tech channel.